Hey, so I want to make a couple of points. When I started the Dream Team, I immediately reached out to a couple of leaders because I was divinely guided to reach out to them, like Kim Jong-un, Trump. I voted for Trump, and I was a little bit upset that he lost. I don't understand why, because Trump is a great businessman. And I feel like Trump was fixing things. And whoever doesn't like what Trump was doing, I'm looking at them. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? We're doing things for the greater good. Make America great again. Make the world fucking great again. That's why me and Trump are like this. Like, we'd spin in circles together, like, yes! Because Trump's awesome. Kim Jong-un, same. We're a triangle. Arms like this. Spinning around together, like, life is going to be so beautiful if we succeed with the Dream Team and the goals that we have. Coming together. We all understand that life is important, and family's important, and loving yourself is important. Enjoying the planet is important. If that isn't on your if that stuff is not on your top priority list, then what the fuck is? You know, one time I heard a fucking commercial ad on the radio, and it said this. It was in the summer, the beginning of the summer, and it said, to make sure that you don't forget your child in the back seat so they don't die from heat exhaustion, put your cell phone back there. Put your cell phone back there? Something important? Isn't your child your top priority? That was the dumbest ad I ever heard. Like, does anybody think for themselves anymore? Like, I go in to the house and I talk to my mom, and she's been watching the news, and she says some stupid shit about what the news said, and I'm like, whatever. They're just telling whatever story they want to tell. It's not reality. Because if they actually spoke like I did and told the fucking truth and said how they really feel, the story would be completely fucking different. So what are they doing? What is their goal? When you don't tell the full story, it doesn't give the full perspective. Every detail matters. And when you leave the details out, people make decisions based off the details that they know. And then how many years go by where everybody's making decisions based off just this little bit of information that they know? How fucked up is shit? How fucked up is it really? Why does Trump look like? Because he's got a good idea on like what actually needs to happen, and nobody's helping him. You know, anybody that has a good idea on what the fuck should happen gets put out. Why? God is sick of that shit. So that's why I chose who I chose, because they have respect for life. They have a brain. They understand uniqueness. You know, at some point, I think Kim Jong-un, he had his people all look the same. Because I get it, comparison is the enemy. When you start to compare yourselves to others, then your feelings inside, you're like, oh, I'm not that's better, they got that better than me, and I wish I was like that. And then it takes your focus off what's actually important. But at the same time, if everybody looks the same and does the same, then everything gets lame. And Kim was like, you're right. So, people just need to toughen up. Right? Accept yourself. Love yourself for who you are. You're freaking great. If you see something that somebody else has and you're like, wow, I really like that, go try it. Put your own spin on it. Maybe you'll figure something out that works for you. Whenever you start to feel down on yourself, just do something that'll make you feel better about yourself, that you can focus on. That's it. It's all in your mentals. You gotta focus on the positives. I mean, situations are not always going to be positive, but you can find the positive in the negative situation. Like recently, I was put in jail overnight for something really, really stupid. Like, I shouldn't have even gone there. But I met 2 girls there, and they're now my friends. And I connected with them. I asked them questions. I called one Koile, and I called the other one Bubbles. And we had an experience together. In that cell, we only got one blanket, no pillow. And we had to sleep on the floor. And there was this other lady there. And she was older than us, so we call her Cell Mama, because she had back problems, so she got a mat to lay on. And she decided to move over to the side of her mat and sleep on it, and let me, Koile, and Bubbles have our own little section of her mat so we could have a pillow. And that was a love moment. We were family in the cell at that point. Everywhere I go, I'm just positive. There was nothing to do. I asked them if I could have a pen. They said no. So I was just like doing whatever, making silly faces in the camera, joking with them. You know, any situation has a positive to it. Like, that was the worst situation I ever been in. I didn't even deserve to fucking be there, but whatever. There's a brighter side to everything. Literally everything. Alright. But yeah. Today, I want you to think about what's great about you, what you'd want to change about yourself. Figure out why you haven't changed that about yourself yet. And make your life better for you. I don't care what your parents tell you is best for you. I mean, you gotta listen to your parents if you're a kid. I'm not really talking to kids out here, but like 17-year-olds, like getting ready to turn 18, they're gonna start a life. Like, when you pick what you're gonna do, don't be influenced by your friends. Don't be influenced by what your parents tell you is best for you. Do what you want to do in your heart, or you won't be happy. This is it. Alright, peace out.